Hello, my name is Tanya. I live in a forest. Sometimes I make things. And a couple of weeks ago, I have promised to show you something cool. And it's time. I have been working tirelessly for about a month. I'm lying. I took a lot of breaks, especially last week. Last week, I don't think I did any sewing at all. Anyway, I made another plush toy. It's a little bunny rabbit. She is adorable. I used a pattern from the same maker who made a pattern for a bear that I did several weeks ago. And yeah, she's cute. She took me about a couple evenings, and she has eyes. I've bought eyes for her because I don't really like how embroidery looks. Well, when I do it. And she has a little tail. But the thing that drew me to this particular pattern is that the author also offers 3 pieces of clothing with her. I'll show you in the order that I made them. First one is this pair of overalls. It has a nice hole for the tail and a t-shirt. They make a nice little outfit. Like so. Isn't it cute? And there's a little elastic in the back, and it's gorgeous. But she didn't stop there, and she made a pattern for the dress. I had to add pockets. Look, it's a very nice pattern. The bodice is fully closed, no seams anywhere. Very nice. I had to add pockets, of course. And the next thing I made is a little thing that wasn't included with the pattern. I had to draft it myself, but because I already have a couple patterns for different clothing items, I could kind of figure out how to do something else. And so I made this little raincoat. I have to say that the finishing on this isn't my best work, but I was very excited to just get it done because I was fired up with the idea. Let me show you. There we go. I did not do a good job of recording what I was doing as I was doing it. So I've decided that it's just going to be a kind of video where I show the results. I'm particularly proud of this hood because I had a vague idea of how a hood is constructed, but I have made it out of 3 parts, and it allows for the ears to go out. Not very practical in case of rain, but it looks very, very cool. Next thing on the list is a petticoat, because every girl needs one. And it goes... It goes well with the dress. As you can see, it kind of works, but the dress is a bit tight. So, not a perfect match. What are we going to do? Make a different skirt? Of course we're going to make a different skirt. Here is the petticoat just with a t-shirt. I think that it could work as a very nice summer skirt. It's a full circle skirt with a little bit of lace at the bottom. It doesn't work perfectly with the t-shirt, but it kind of does work. And now we get to the things that took a lot of time. The first one is this half circle patchwork skirt. Let's try it on. Here it is. It's cool by itself, but to be completely honest, it doesn't look that cool with this top. I think that the best thing for this outfit would be a sweater, but I don't have the capacity for a sweater. I thought that maybe I could make a sweatshirt or something like that, a hoodie, but I didn't have anything that I could sacrifice to this. So I made a jacket, which is the next best thing. I'm really proud of this jacket. It has a collar and lining. It ended up being a little bit too short, so I've added lace, and now it looks very cool. How cool is that? Now she is ready to go shopping, I think. And what do we need to go shopping? We need a bag, naturally. I made her own tote bag. And I made a tote bag for the recipient of this gift to put the whole thing in. So I'm going to present it to a person in this tote bag because I couldn't just throw it into a plastic bag or something. And here's what I actually wanted to talk about, not about how cool I am making all this thing, but about keeping things and making things. So I have this problem for a long time. I really like making things, but I don't care about having them. And in this case, I was really fired up about this bunny rabbit, but I didn't want to have it. So I'm kind of using my friends' children as an excuse to make things. If I had a niece or a granddaughter, I would probably spoil them with all kinds of toys. And here's what I would do with something like this. I would make 2 bunny rabbits. I would keep one for myself and use her as a model to make more outfits. And I would spoil the child with new outfits every once in a while. And this child that this bunny goes to, I've never met her. I'm friends with her mother, but we're not very close. So one of the concerns that I had is this too much? It probably is too much, but I didn't make as many items as I have dreamt up because, of course, I was constantly thinking, oh, wouldn't it be cool if I made a pajama set? Wouldn't it be cool if I made a me outfit? One of the ideas that I shelved is a black t-shirt with a black half circle skirt that I would wear, and I thought that it would be really funny, like kind of a graphic designer outfit or me outfit. But I made several items. I think they look cool, and I think that it looks magical. It looks like it's a children's book illustration in some way, and I'm really proud of myself. But at the same time, I'm kind of happy to let it go because I want to do some quilting. So I'll see you next week with something else.